Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Wanted to make a video about this MrBeast stuff. Little controversy, which is odd. I mean, he's been around for a while, biggest YouTuber out there, and you know, people who watch him like him. People who don't care for him, they don't care for him. I'm in the latter camp where I never really cared for MrBeast. I would sometimes follow things, what he was doing, just to kind of see what he's up to. But I never watched his content until now because there's a bunch of people that were actually hating on him, specifically because there was a video that just came out about him curing 1,000 blind people. Like, they had the sort of blindness that it's a simple fix, like a procedure where they just vacuum out the whatever, the stuff that's clouding their lens, and then they replace it, the lens or whatever, and then they can see, and it takes like no time at all. And then there's a lot of people that are frustrated at him because of the praise that MrBeast gets, which I always say it's a little weird, but I want to show you a tweet that kind of encapsulates, I guess, some people's frustrations. So this says, people honestly praising MrBeast yet again. The guy does poverty tourism for cash. If he pays a person's medical bills lottery style without informing anyone with his platform, it's fucked. He needs to do that. He's just profiting off his ability to do so. So a lot of people are making that argument that MrBeast is a clout chaser. He's just a clout chaser, and he's just exploiting poor and misfortunate people and all that stuff. Well, the thing is, there may be some truth to that. There definitely may be some truth to that. He might be someone who is ego-driven and who wants to be absolutely loved. That might be 100% true. However, does it still change the fact that he's helping out a lot of people? Absolutely not. And that's the thing that I feel like a lot of people are kind of getting, firing back, and they're pushing back against people who are making comments like that or are trashing MrBeast. They're saying he's still doing a net positive. There's 1,000 people all around the world that can see now. There are some people who lost their eyesight over time, or some people they couldn't see well when they were born, and then he says, boom. He's now giving these people an opportunity to do great things if they choose to do so. Do things that they couldn't do or weren't able to do anymore. Like I saw in the video, there was a guy that was just worked at a grocery store, and he couldn't see the money anymore that was being handed to him. So now he's like, this will give me the opportunity to go back to work, you know, and that's a great thing. Like, that's just objectively a good thing. And there's another side of it that people are mad about. They're not mad at MrBeast. They're mad at the system. They're mad at that. If this procedure is so simple, because the doctor says in the video, I don't know how true the statistics are, but he says 50% of the world's blindness is fixable with this procedure. And maybe the numbers are somewhere around there. Maybe it is true. Because that sounds pretty crazy. It's like, damn, it seems so simple. Why is this not being done? Like, why isn't the government subsidizing this to fix, you know, so many people who are blind? And that's where people are frustrated. I saw a video of Hassan Piker reacting to this, and he was upset watching this because of that situation and how easy of a fix it would be. And I guess I'm kind of on that side too. When I see that, it just makes me sad. I didn't watch MrBeast's video and cry. I saw people in the comment section saying like they're crying. It was so touching and stuff like that. And I'm sure MrBeast makes a lot of videos like that. But when I saw it, it kind of made me shake my head at the end of the day, because it's like, damn, man, this is such a simple thing. And these people, A, they don't know about this procedure. I didn't know about it. I had no idea. As a matter of fact, I need to go get my vision checked, because my eyes have, I started wearing glasses in 2016. They're not bad enough to where I can still not wear them while I'm filming. But you see me doing podcasts, I would say 9 times out of 10 I'm wearing my glasses. And I feel like my eyes are getting kind of weirder. They're getting worse, so I need to get checked up on them. But there's things that you're just so unaware of. Like, oh, somebody just losing their vision to the point where it's like, well, I guess they're screwed. Like, I know this comedian named Josh Potter. I don't know what type of blindness he has, but when I look at him and I look at his eye, I'm like, is this the thing? Does he have that? Would this procedure help him? I don't know. I have no idea. But it just makes me question because there's so much of this that I didn't know about. And I thought, like, just, again, another net positive that putting this video out is raising a lot of awareness. So regardless of if MrBeast is just an ego-driven clout chaser, he's still doing great things. It's kind of like when, you know, you may have like some scumbag celebrity trying to rehabilitate their image from, you know, maybe they did something trashy and then everybody hates them. They're like a social pariah or whatever. And then they donate to charities and they do all this stuff to try to save face. And then there's a lot of people that may be like, well, screw this guy still. He doesn't really mean it. He's just trying to do all this nice stuff to get into people's good graces. And it's like, yeah, that may be true. But he's also still donating to charity and doing this stuff, right? Because money itself does not have a political bias. It is just a thing, right? So you donate to a children's hospital or whatever, these kids are still going to benefit from this money, no matter who it comes from. You know, the money may have been gathered in a gross way, but still, I feel like rather than standing on your morals and being like, I can't accept money from these people or whatever, I think you should still use it at the end of the day because helping people is much more important. So, yeah, MrBeast, the hate that he got specifically for this video, very strange. And don't get me wrong, there's obviously other elements to it, like, say, people being jealous. Because there's always that, like, damn, I wish I could do what he's doing. There's other people that probably think I can do things way better than him. He seems like when I watch MrBeast, I kind of like, he just doesn't, I mean, if I met him, I'd shake his hand and be like, yeah, he seems really nice, seems cool and everything, but there's just something about him that feels off to me. And that's maybe other people have that feeling too, and maybe there's people that are like, I just want to see someone who seems more, I don't know, down to earth, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it is. There's just something to it that maybe some people are feeling that, and I kind of have that same feeling, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day to me. At the end of the day, I don't really care about the person. I don't even know I heard his first name. I know I've heard, is it Jimmy or something? I could be totally wrong. That doesn't matter. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to touch upon this situation because there were so many people to the point where it was propping up everywhere. And then I was just asking myself, how is this any more different than anything else that he's done? Doesn't he do like a lot of charity things? Doesn't he like help out a lot of people and he's always giving away money to people and all this stuff? I saw in the video that he gave away a Tesla, which to one of the guys that, you know, he had blindness in one of his eyes, I think his entire life or something like that. And the only thing that made me do is like, bro, not a Tesla. Don't give him a Tesla. I just can't support that company anymore. I mean, I never supported them in the first place. Not like I was in the market for buying a Tesla, but I just that's neither here nor there. But wild situation, man. People are interesting creatures. They're interesting creatures. Like, they can't just let something exist and be good. Like, it has to be, oh, you have to donate anonymously to show that you really care. And it's like, why do they have to do that? I mean, there's people, like, if MrBeast came out and was asking questions like, do you love me? Do you appreciate me? And all that kind of crap, then it would be like, there, this is awkward. Like, leave me alone. But he's just making content, you know? And think about it. It's kind of like an Ouroboros situation where it's feeding itself. Like, could he help all these people if he didn't make content for this? Would he have the money to help these people if he wasn't making these videos? I think it's pretty obvious that the answer is no. So he, in a sense, has to continue this cycle. And so the people that are angry or frustrated or whatever, they kind of need to relax. And look, let me say this though. The people who are in bad, struggling situations, they're not doing well for themselves. Obviously, they have every right everyone has every right to feel the way that they feel, but particularly people who are not doing well. If you see stuff like this and maybe you feel left out, nobody's coming to your aid, you know, you're not one of the lottery picks, like MrBeast didn't come across your path. Of course you have every right to feel frustrated. I mean, it just makes total sense, you know, but it also just kind of opens our eyes to maybe there are so many things that we can do to be more charitable and help way more people. And I guess that's the conversation. The conversation needs to go in that direction. But yeah, that's all I got to say on this. What do you guys have? You guys have anything to say on this? Please let me know. I'm pretty sure I covered all the bases. Maybe if there's something I'm missing, let me know too. But that's it, guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.